Welcome everyone, this is the first round of TCR Europe 2020. It's a pleasure to be here in France at the amazing circuit Paul Ricard after a long break. And we have something special for you, something that we had never had before. Racing, of course, but there is something else that belongs only to TCR Europe. It isn't very common to find brothers and sisters in a series, but we already have two brothers and sisters in TCR Europe. It's a pleasure for me to introduce our newcomers, Michelle and Mike Hader from Germany. Welcome, guys. And our senior drivers, if I can say so, Jessica and Andreas Beckman from Sweden, who start their second year with TCR Europe family. Ladies first, if you don't mind, guys. To be a woman in the motorsport isn't easy, I know it. Have you ever met any preconceptions in your career during your racing career, I mean?
No, I drove at Science 15 years, so I was a young girl driving against the boys. It was, when you are fast, you can go with the boys and they agree that you are a race driver too. But yeah, sometimes you have to do some harder fights with that because you are a woman. But I don't care, and I love the feeling in the car, and it's just amazing. I love it, and I have so fun.
Thank you. Jessica?
For me, it started in karting when I had a pink helmet, and then every guy pushed me off every time in every race. So it was really hard in the beginning, but then as high up I came, the more respect I got from the guys. So if you show them that you can be fast, then it's not really any problem anymore. But sometimes people look at you in the paddock and you think like you should not be here, but still I like the sport a lot because it's one of the few sports where you actually can drive against the guys, and it's not so many sports where you can do that, so I really like it.
And staying the girls, what do you think, girls, how can men handle if a girl is faster than them?
I don't know, because I'm a woman, but I have a brother. They have no problem with a girl, so I think under the helm we are the same. Everybody wants to win the race and want to be the fastest. So I give my best, and I think the other guys too, but I think the best one will win, and this is what we do.
Jessica?
Yeah, same here. Like when you're in the car, it doesn't matter if you're a girl or a boy, you're still driving the car. So if you're slower than the guys, then you have to improve on your driving and get better. And so that the car doesn't know if you're a girl and a boy when you're in the car. So you just have to learn and drive as fast as you can.
I don't know, boys, what have you heard about it, but do you agree with the girls?
Yes, for sure. It doesn't matter if, for me, if a girl or a boy is in the car. On the track, everybody give the best, and so for me it doesn't matter if a boy or a girl is far or behind me. Maybe the other boys have another side, but I have my sister in the car, so for me it doesn't matter.
Thank you. Andreas?
I think I'm quite used to it as well, because I have always raced with Jessica in the same races, so I'm actually quite used to race with her and also with the other girls as well. So the same for me as well. I'm very used to always drive with girls, and for me it's not a problem because it's we are there to drive on the same track, and it's really fun, I think.
Aren't the boys harder? I mean, we hear that always that it's a man's sport and it isn't easy to be a girl here. So it isn't true?
I don't know, because I do the karting or motorsport science. I'm 5 years old, so I have the same than Mike or the other guys. So I do the same. I do not everything else. So I push every day hard to come my dream true and work really hard. So I think when you want to do that, you can do that. If you are a girl, it's no problem.
Who is the boss?
It's my team.
No, normally the woman, but I think at the moment I have a lot of to do. We are own team with their own family. So yeah, at the moment I make everything in the motorsport, and we have no engineers in the team. Means that I make the setup from my car, from Michel's car. I make the datas from us. So I have a lot of work to do, not in the car, also outside in the paddock, in the team. I have very good mechanics, but not too much. So it's also for the mechanics very difficult and very hot here in France. And yeah, we decided very late that we joined the TCR Europe. So we have the last week a lot of work to do, and yeah, so I'm more happier that it looks like at the moment like this, because that was so a very nice welcome from the TCR Europe family. It was a perfect perfect start for us in the TCR Europe, and I say thank you to all guys who managed that we can make this entry very late. And yeah, so I'm very thankful also for the sponsors that it works like this.
How do you have time to compete?
Yeah, it's very hard. When we finished here, I go back to the tent and we need to speak about the setups for tomorrow. So we had a lot of work to do, and yeah. But I think I need this when I come only with the helmet to the paddock. I think we are not complete because we make it like 4 or 5 years every time alone. So yeah, the feeling is perfect when you have so much work to do, but maybe sometimes we have a little bit too much. But at the moment we are very thankful that we stay here, so it's not a problem to make a little bit more work.
Thank you. Jessica, Andreas, who is the boss between you?
It's very hard to say because like we are like two individual drivers, so I focus on my car and he focus on his car, and then we talk to the engineers and everything and try to make the best setup for each car. So I don't think any of us is the boss. We're very like similar.
Jessica, Michel, have you ever thought that you have to prove that you are as good as your brother? Jessica?
Not really. Sometimes you always want to be faster than him, but I try to not think about it and try to focus on my thing and work on the driving to get faster. And sometimes I'm faster than him, and then he had to learn from me. So I don't really have to prove it, but of course you always want to be the faster one in the family. But if you're not, you have to work on your driving to get faster. So.
Yes, Michel?
Yes, Mike was in karting time every time a class higher than I, so we wasn't in the same class, so it doesn't matter. And afterwards I drove Formula 4 and he Porsche, and afterwards TCR. So when we raced TCR, I think 2018, the first time together in the series, but it doesn't matter if Mike is faster than I, because Mike is a good driver. He have more experience in touring car, so I can learn a lot of him. So I'm really thankful for that. He gives me a lot of things who can I learn, and this is what I thankful for that. So it's good to have a big brother who is older than you, and I'm thankful for that.
Do you have fights sometimes?
No, no, no.
Really?
No.
Wow.
No, because since we are younger, every time together. We have no parties, so we was every time on the circuit for motorsport and in the gym for preparation. And this is what I think will give us this nearly together, and this is why we came. And I want the best for him, and he wants the best for me. So I think without that we can go so good now.
Yeah. And I also think when we stay not so much together, I think also the TCR Europe, for example, are not works in this short time that we can manage it. So everybody from our family need to support everybody that we can make like this at the moment in the TCR Europe.
Jessica, Andreas, is your relationship so smooth too?
Yeah, our relationship is smooth as well. Like I said, we never like fight with each other. We try, even if we are home and even if we are on track, it doesn't matter. We always try to help each other and take it as an advantage that we are two siblings in a sport and can always help each other move forward. And yeah, like I said, we never fight and we try to make it as a good thing instead. So.
Yeah, I think the same as well. Is we always try to help each other, and I think that's the biggest advantage by being siblings, that we can help each other, and we normally never fight and argue. But yeah, it's mostly like that. So yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure to talk to you. And now let's see who is faster on track, girls or boys. Good luck for the season, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.